about 2 weeks from start to finish. Once we get the paperwork and we make contact.
So if somebody has a short sale lead or short sale deal today, how long can they make money with this deed in lieu?
On a deed in lieu?
If I have a dead short sale deal
probably
today,
7 to 10 days.
7 to 10 days.
From the time I got my first approval, my first one, it was it was a week later that I met the bank rep out there, and I gave him the keys to the house. I forgot to even give him the deed. And the bank rep gave me the check, and about a month later, the bank called me up and said, "Hey, you think you still have that deed? We'd like to get our hands on it."
Right. So you send me another check. I already cashed the other one. Just kidding. But let me see. And you might want to say that, that is a good story to say right here, and so yeah, you can. Chances are it is already sitting on. What is the official term in foreclosure? Also referred to as cash for keys. All right. Well, if you're not already doing short sales, you'll have to do short sales to make money. Could you be able to seek the weapon to have? Okay. You don't have to do additional direct marketing. You don't have to do. Folks, what if you don't have to do any of these stuff and still make tons of money? Blah, 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 blah. What if you're not already doing short sales? Well, who can make money with this system? If you're doing short sales, great. If you're not doing short sales, great. I'm going to teach you how to blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'm just thinking out loud here, so like anything that you feel that you can use and use it. Okay, how did I discover this gold mine? How many of you guys would like to learn how I discovered this gold mine? And so you're involving them.
Okay.
So some of you might be wondering right now, how the heck did you discover this gold mine? So you get them to like be involved with you, or you can ask them the other way too. Like, so how did you think I discovered this gold mine? Today the newbie lost. It pissed me off. When God closes one door, He's opens another gate. Okay, uses the word God is good here because. Now you're catching the attention of all the Christians out there, which is a lot. Yeah. What I do now and how I plan to help make money now. What I do now and how I plan to. That didn't make sense to me, but if you're currently doing short sale, maybe you're leaving blah 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 blah. Okay. If you're going to say this, if you're currently doing short sales,
yes.
then the next slide should be, and if you're not doing short sales, you need to get with all of the folks in town who are doing short sales and do this for them for a fee, and you can split half with them. Okay?
Okay.
So you got to cover on both sides, because if not, the people who are not doing short sales kind of like, well, this must be not for me. I'm not doing short sales. Say, well, if you're not doing short sales, that's even better. Now you can go out there to all of the real estate investors in town that are doing short sales, and if you don't know any of them, don't worry. I'll give you a few forums that you can go to, and there's plenty of them. And you can become the local cash flow keys expert, and make money on other people's deals that you didn't even have to work on. You didn't have to market to. Even better. So I would take it from that approach. How would you feel knowing that 5 weeks from now you'll be $5,000 richer? How would you?
Hey, Tim?
Uh-huh.
Yep. How do I get rid of that click to add title?
Oh, you click on this thing right here, and right there, and then delete it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks. Now I know how.
So I'll put it back for now. All right. How would you feel knowing? Okay. All right. That's folks. Imagine this. Or folks, how many of you can imagine this right now? 5 weeks from today, exactly 5 weeks from today, you wake up and you are $5,000 richer. How does that feel? The pipeline effect. The more deals you put in the pipeline, the more will cash out for you on the back end. Okay, that sentence. The more deals you put into your pipeline, the more will cash out for you in the back end. The more deals in your pipeline, the more cash in your pocket. More deals in your pipeline, more cash in your pocket. I've added something like that. The more will cash out for you on the, because this doesn't flow very well. 1-4-52 principle. 1 deal per week, 4 deals per month, 52 deals per year, 52 to $78,000 in your pocket in 12 months from dead short sale deals. From other people's dead short sale deals. Or you can say, and folks, I am being so conservative here. Many of my students do 4 deals a week. So folks, get out your calculator real quick. Multiply for me. 52. What is 52,000 times 4? That's over 200. You can say that's over $200,000, folks.
Well, if you go on to the next slide, you'll see that.
Oh, okay.
It all works.
Okay, what if you put more than 1 deal in your pipeline per week? If you put more than one, what if you put more? Okay. Right. If you're gonna use what if on top, it would be what if ... and then you put more than 1 deal in your pipeline per week, and having multiple realtors bringing you multiple deals weekly, you can easily put blah, blah, blah. It's way too woody. You need to find better ways to do that. Folks, you do the math. I'm not too smart. I'll have a hard time figuring this out, but all I know is that I get well over 6 figures, so 7-figure income a year. So, folks, if you can do this, you can double the income that I make. If you can calculate this math, you can make double what I make.
Okay.
You don't have to use that exact thing, but play it however you want. Just have fun. All right. Can you say yes to a conservative $52,000? Unless you're using the word 52K for a reason that is you're trying to ram, like 52K in 52 days. Otherwise, use the whole 52,000. Okay, it's more.
Okay.
Yeah. You can say yes to a conservative. Can you say yes to a conservative $52,000 the next 12 months?
Let me ask you another question. How many hours does it take to do 1 deal in a week?
Is that you're asking me?
Yeah, Pat, that's a question for you.
Actually, I outsource it, but for me to do the deal, if I have the paperwork, it's typically just a phone call. It might be a couple of return phone calls to the loss mitigator or the DIL department, and scanning and emailing or faxing over a copy of the deed.
Okay,
and really that's it. It's not a negotiation. It's hey, here's the deed. I've got the deed. I'm showing you I've got the deed. There's no other liens incumbent the property, and we just want to get an approval. And so they get it. They submit it. They get an approval. They get back to us, and they basically email or fax over an approval letter. That's it.
Okay, now, the question is, how much time does it take to do one deal on average? An hour, half hour? What does it take? I'll show you where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I know where you're going with it, but it takes. It probably takes all of maybe 20 minutes.
There you go. Do you have 20 minutes a week?
Right. And so, like, when you tell them about this being 5 weeks, you can even tell them, well, folks, I don't mean you have to work 40 hours a week for 5 weeks. No, I'm talking about 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there. You know, I'm talking about an hour here, an hour there. Folks, this is part-time work for more than a full-time income.
Right.
Well, even on the part-time work, guys, I'm not even at the end of this, you'll see that it gets to the place that I want them to joint venture with me, so they don't even have to call the bank. All they need to do is submit the deal to my office. I have a negotiator.
Okay, Pat, then write this down. You tell them, folks, this is part-time work for more than full-time income. And you know what? Toward the end of this call, I'm going to share with you how you can tap into my team and do this with me, so that way you don't even have to be spending an hour, here, an hour there. It'll be more like spending 5 minutes here and 5 minutes there to getting this kind of income.
Right.
So, but you have to let them know, like, this is easy, this is fast, this is little to no work at all. We do all the work, so you don't have to.
And ask them, when was the last time you made $3,000 for an hour's work?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, you can either ask them that way, or you can even ask them, when was the last time you made a phone call and made $3,000?
Exactly.
How many of you guys made phone calls today and didn't get paid a damn?
Exactly. That's hitting his heartstrings. I like that, Tim, because the 52K doesn't overwhelm the people that are generally on the call. They're looking for 6 digits.
Right.
But when you start talking $3,000 for a phone call, or even $1,000 for a phone call,
right,
and then flip it over to what I like the way you said that.
Right.
How many of you made a call and didn't get paid a damn thing?
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're doing it all wrong. If you made calls today and you didn't make $1,000 a call, you are doing it all wrong.
You're talking to the wrong people.
Okay.
You're not talking to my people.
Right. All right, let me go to the next one here. What are the criteria for DIL? One mortgage only, no other liens, 2 or more mortgages.
What is DIL? Deed in lieu?
Yeah,
Lieu.
deed in lieu.
Okay.
One mortgage only, no other liens. If 2 or more mortgages must be the same bank. Size of loan is okay. How much is lender willing to pay? All right. Typically 1,000. Authorized lenders pay, or 2,000 for so for FHA loans it's 2,000.
This is the coolest thing. FHA actually allow up to $2,000 to be paid to the borrower, or in our situation, because we are the deed holders and we have the power of attorney. Mm-hmm. They'll give us that $2,000.
Awesome.
Do you give any of it back to the homeowner?
Heck no. They sign. I haven't signed the release. I have a whole DIL package, and it's just like a short sale package, but it has all the deed in lieu language.
Okay. Let me see. Well, it doesn't matter because this will never go to your students. So, where's the title here in Coach Pat's course? I don't like the word course too much. I like the word either system or.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. So in Coach Pat's.
Okay, I'm with you on that.
Yeah. You will learn that the lenders consider what the lenders. Okay. Without first attempting a short sale. So it seems like this whole thing is talking about cash for keys.
Well, the thing is, some lenders out there will require us to submit a short sale package to get a deed in lieu.
Okay.
What's your point of this slide? What are you trying to get across? Is it an education?
Yeah, it's kind of an education thing, but I just want the people to really, get a grasp of what I'm doing, but can a DIL be applied for without first attempting a short sale?